Everyone, welcome back to Cloud9 Intuitive. I am here to do a collective reading for the full moon in Gemini, which is taking place today, Monday, the 27th, it was at 1:46 a.m. Pacific time. Adjust for your time zone wherever you are in the world, but I am recording this afterward. I've been traveling and so just sort of kind of getting my bearings. I wasn't going to do the reading, and then I was like, I haven't missed a full moon or a new moon reading in years, so I'm doing it. I'm doing the reading, and I'm really excited to be here. I'm really excited to be back. Thank you so much for being here with me. I really appreciate you all. I really appreciate your patience as well. Just going through some transitioning here, some timeline adjustments and things of that nature. But I am going to be doing some more readings here in the coming weeks. I will be opening my calendar up for bookings in the next week or so, but I will sound the alarm as soon as that happens. I'm going to have a limited number of offerings, but we'll talk about it when it gets closer. I'm still working out the details. Anyway, if you are new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button if I happen to resonate with you. Also hit the thumbs up if you like the reading. Drop me a comment. You know I love it so much. And let's go ahead and talk a little bit about this full moon in Gemini energy. This full moon has the potential to be messy and challenging, but it doesn't really have to be that. Communication is really highlighted here. This is one of those ones, as I like to say, pop-off potential is high. It's very much like try me if you want to type of energy. And so, I mean, just being aware that that energy is working for yourself, right? And like taking a beat, really thinking about what you want to say. There's a lot of revelation happening here, a lot of exposure of truth. And if you are the one that is exposing truths, really, this isn't like a hold your tongue type of energy, but it is a very much be clear, direct, honest, and integrous in your communication. And that will take you a long way as opposed to just sort of popping off, right? And also like to be aware of that when you are sort of receiving energy, like that other people's pop-off potential is high. So just, patience. And also, reserve, a little bit of reserve can also go a long way here in this energy. The way that we receive and process information could also be changing. And whether that's like sort of like on a mundane level, like news or sort of, I don't know why they're giving it to me like there's going to be some sort of like new media. I don't know what that, there's going to be some sort of new media like that comes about where people are going to be getting information from, something like that on the mundane level. But also this could be like just like craving the evolution of the way that we receive and process information, like wanting something different, wanting to, well, they either said wanting to go back to an old way or like find some sort of new way. So this could be people pulling back from like certain social media platforms. You personally could just decide like you're taking like 3 months off, 3 years off. You just don't want to do it anymore. I don't know, something like that. I got deactivating. I got the word deactivating, logging off, something like that. And then also like there's a shift in source material is what I'm getting. So like your personal conversation with the divine could be deepening, And so you are newly inspired, or the ways that inspiration is coming to you are different, something like that. And yeah, it's the conversation that you have with God has changed in some way. The way that you're getting signs and synchronicities has changed in some way. And also the way that you're getting messages, the tenor of the messages that you're receiving is different. The tenor of the messages. You could be experiencing like an organic shift in style, like an organic shift in the way that you deliver the messages you are receiving, because you're responding to the new tenor, to the new frequency of the messages that you're receiving. I don't know who that's for. Anyway, layers are being peeled back under this moon, and it can be challenged. Our understandings of where we are, and of the world around us, could be challenged at this time as those layers are being peeled back. But patience is paramount, and knowing that like the slow revelation that's happening now, they said it might not be slow for some of you, like the enlightenment, the revelation, the awakening that's happening right now for some of you is like, I think there's a general realization that it is for your personal highest good, and also for the highest good of the collective. All the things that we are coming into understanding about right now, just on a collective level, they're like, it's for our benefit to know. It's better to know so that we can sort of make the necessary adjustments. The veil has been lifted. It's now just a matter of like people coming into that awareness that the veil has been lifted. Like it's almost like the curtain is open, but like not processing what's on the stage, and now like there's this like processing what's on the stage, largely because there's this revelation of truth. Anyway, let's go ahead and get some cards. Let me stop talking. Shout out to you if you're still here. The law of Dharma: transform your pain into purpose. Transform your pain into purpose. Yeah. Okay. So thank you. This is like your expression of the messages that you are receiving, the way that you live out your life, like your walk and your talk, while they are in alignment, right? Like you walk it, like you talk it, whatever. You're in alignment in that way, but it's like, it's just shifted. I don't know. It feels exciting, because I think it's like, I feel like it's something totally new for you to try. Someone out there is like, you're trying something totally new, or you're trying it out in a totally new way. It feels exciting. I don't know. Let's see what else. Ooh, y'all saw that? The law of growth: be steadfast in your faith and stay the course. Yeah, it's almost like, it is a maturing here. There's a maturing here, stepping more deeply into purpose because of these new understandings that are coming about. Do I want one more? Yeah, one more. And it's like there's this confidence in the new expression that maybe ordinarily it would have been like, this would have been something that made you uncomfortable, or anxious in some way, but you don't have that now. You don't have that now, right? Because you're open to the miracles. You have the law of non-attachment. It says, let go, release, and allow for miracles. I don't know. It's almost like you're really believing that as you leave yourself open to this new experience, to this new expression, to these new messages, to the new tenor of the messages, as you leave yourself open to that, you also leave yourself open to expansion that you might not even like understand. Like you might not be able to like like tangibly understand what that expansion is, or what it's going to, how it's going to manifest itself in your life. But you have faith, right? This is part of the growth process, right? It's like faith to like try out the new thing. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, thank you. There's a deepening of faith here too. It's like, all right, well, I'll just trust this process. That, like, previously there might have been like some sort of it's like, is it like it's like discomfort in like being completely open to whatever was being shown to you, and kind of like trying to steer it, like keeping your hand on the wheel. It would be like, it's like you want to be like, look, no hands, right? Because you understand that the divine is at the wheel. But it was like, you would be like, look, no hands, but you'd still have like a finger on the wheel. Like, you know what I mean? You'd still be trying to do it a little bit. Now you have like this law of non-attachment. It's just like, let me just let go, like hands free. I'm just going to like walk it and talk it how I'm hearing it and receiving it now, and see where that takes me. That's what I'm getting. Okay, where did we go? Let's do the mahogany. Messages for the full moon in Gemini for the collective, please. Ooh. Yep. Jeez. Okay. You have the Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck. That enlightenment, that understanding, that deepening of the messages, the deepening of the conversation with the divine, the new inspiration. Now it's like, all right, you're ready to like come down, like come down with all this new information and get into motion. It's actually like this process that you are going through right now has like alleviated a lot of burdens, because it's like, again, it's like that ability to release and let go and just be free in your experience, and be free in the way that you are sort of relaying whatever this inspiration is that's coming into you. You have the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the World card. Wow. Okay. Let's see. It's like because you have this understanding that you are sort of protected. There's this. I feel like it's like a. Yeah, there's like this. There's this spiritual protection that you now are trusting. It's like you understand, like, your guides aren't going to steer you wrong, so you can go ahead and totally they're not going to steer you wrong. They're going to steer you exactly in the direction that you need to go. And it's almost like you may have like resisted that direction, or like been really like insistent that you had to do something in a certain way or show up in a certain way, in order to receive, or in order to in order to garner some sort of like respect or something like that. There was something like that, and it's like realizing like, oh, you actually don't have to do that, and you will receive much more if you take your hands off the wheel and allow them to steer you into this new level of abundance. There's this confidence, there's this faith, there's this quieting of that doubt, that fear, that sort of was like keeping that finger on the wheel. There's this quieting of that. There's a release of that and allowing you to get into flow. It allows you to get into flow. With confidence, knowing that everything is going to work out for your highest good. And you're entering into this new cycle free from burden, and kind of like, it's just like exciting. It's almost like, you can have like, the world is yours. The world is your oyster. You're open. Thank you. There's an opening here. You're open to the new information. You're open to the new experience. Yeah. Here's the Death card, the Page of Cups, and the King of Wands. Ow. Yeah, the Death card is about rebirth and transformation, right? So it's almost like I'm telling you, somebody's getting like a whole new style. I mean, this could be like something like you're changing your look up, but it could also be like, you always have like done documentaries, and now you're writing like a comedy, and like, because that's what you like, that's how you're receiving the message. And it's like, previously, like, you may have received a similar message in the past, and like you ignored it and were like, no, I only do documentary, right? And now it's like you're in this situation where like you're like, all right, I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to do the comedy. I'm going to go with it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to have fun with it. I'm going to sort of allow myself to be carefree in the experience and see what happens. And all of a sudden it's like, wow, you feel really empowered. You feel really empowered in your experience. Something also, it winds up working well, and it kind of comes easy, and it comes fast. I don't know. Yeah. You have the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords. And then the Queen of Cups. Wow, all these people. It's like the King of Wands, the Queen of Cups. It's like almost like everybody, it's like the more you get into this new expression, the more you get into like the new truths that are being revealed to you. It's like the more it allows you to sort of open up in the new experience, the more it allows you to sort of not only like powerfully step forward in action, but also like there's an emotionality here that's like also allowed to happen. Thank you. You're allowed to feel through the experience as well. You know what I mean? It's like you're like taking action, but also like it's like you love it. You know what I mean? You're into it. I like it. You have the Judgment card here. Wow. This is like all of a sudden, I mean, Judgment card is it can be like epiphanies and enlightenment. It's like bringing you back to life. I feel like it's bringing you back to life. This could sometimes be bringing something else back to life, resurrecting something, but I feel like it's you being brought back to life. Again, you have the Death card here with the rebirth. This new inspiration or something is sort of like bringing you back to life. We love it. We love it. But also you have the gift of discernment here. Right? The Seven of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. You have the gift of discernment here. You understand the ways in which you may have steered yourself in the wrong direction with that one finger on the wheel, or allowed yourself to be steered in the wrong direction. previously in the past, and you like sort of like can sort of you're making wiser choices in the new experience. You have the gift of wisdom here with this King of Swords. You have the gift of wisdom here. And then you also have the gift of being able to take action, take swift action. It could be a lot of talking back and communication, talking back and forth or something like that. Yeah, there's no more indecision. The Two of Swords is in the reverse. There's no indecision here. No regrets. No indecision and no regrets. Okay. All right. It just feels very fresh. It feels very fresh. Anything else want to come out? Whoa. Okay. Nine of Wands and the Two of Wands. And then the Seven of Swords is still at the bottom of the deck. 9 plus 2 is 11. It's 2. It's like choosing a new direction. It's like getting to the end of one thing, right? Getting to the end of one thing and looking back and being like, that didn't work when I did it that way. I wound up staring myself into like the brambles and the bush, and like it just didn't go as planned. Didn't go as planned because God's plans are greater than your plans. You know what I'm saying? So you got to take that finger off the wheel and allow yourself to move in a new direction. Open yourself up to this new world of divine inspiration that you are now open and able to receive. It's just a timing thing. The Moon card. Yeah. Wow. I was going to say like you're intuitively you are, there's like a maturing of your intuition here, a maturing of that conversation with the divine. They said the conversations in the night, the conversations like under like the big moon. I guess like if you're watching this tonight on the full moon night, like get out there under the big moon and have a conversation. If ever there were a night to howl, then tonight is the night to howl. So if you do that kind of thing tonight, you might want to get busy with it, and then watch what comes back, because there's a like the how the conversation is an offering, and it's like it's a reciprocal conversation. So there is going to be something that is reciprocally returned to you through the how. That feels very literal. So if you are so inclined, get super guttural with it and get out there and like get primal and do your best howl. I'm looking out where the moon is going to be for me tonight, because I'm like, dang, all right, I'm going out. But yeah, for some of you, definitely like get into that conversation. And if it's like you're watching this like just after the moon is still going to be potent in its effect, you got about like 2.5 days of action on the backside of this full moon to get out there and do your good howling. Okay, do your good howling and then watch a wish come true. Don't play with me. Watch a wish come true. 9 of Cups. Watch a wish come true. Some of you might want to really focus on mantras and affirmations. Because you want to make sure that you are, thank you, during this energy, this Gemini full moon, right? Your mind could have the tendency to like wander or go fast or go from thought to thought, and you like sort of lose focus on your intention and wind up thinking about things. You might wind up thinking about things that you don't like, that you're not trying to manifest, or that you're trying to release, and you want to stay directed. You want to keep your energy directed toward the things that you do that you are trying to bring in, right? Directed toward that new experience, directed toward being open to the tenor of the new frequency of the messages, the new media, the new source material, right? Yeah. So you want to make like mantras, affirmations could be very important. Yes. Mantras, affirmations could be very important, okay? Feels really good. Feels really good. Okay, let's get a shaman's dream to wrap it up here. Thank you so much if you've watched this far. Please hit the thumbs up, drop me a comment. Join us over on Patreon if you're so inclined. I would love it. And if you made it this far in this reading, ooh-wee. Oh, give me globes, because it's a whole new world. Give me the globe. Give me a globe. Come on. I knew this card. I should have called it, because I totally knew this card was going to come out. Fortune's wheel, luck, and right timing. Wasn't I just saying it's a timing thing? This is a timing thing? This is a timing thing. This is divine timing. That's why it's time for you to receive these messages. You're ready? You're ready to receive the messages differently. You're ready to embody this new style, this new expression. Okay, come on. I'm so excited. I literally should have called that when I was talking about timing. Damn. All right, I'll read it. It says, the Fortune's wheel is a sign that luck has found the right timing in your life. You have the magic touch and everything turns to gold. There's nothing you can do wrong. You only need to hold what you desire as your intention and it becomes true. Do not waste this power on trifling things. Dream big, for surely this opportune moment will pass. Such is the nature of Fortune's wheel. Use the creative power of Fortune's wheel for the benefit of others and the gifts will be returned to you tenfold. Use it only for your own gain and you will be left impoverished with the bitter taste of squandered opportunity. Fortune's wheel comes unannounced. Notice the early signs, the coincidental encounters, the seemingly magical and synchronous events that herald its arrival. That call, that email, that invitation, that chance encounter was no accident. They were all choreographed by Fortune. Do not wait any longer. Carpe diem. Recall your boldest and noblest longing and invite it into your life. This invitation is all that is required. Oh my God, do your best howling. I hope you all do your best howling. Let me know. Put a wolf, put a globe. I don't care what you put. Just drop me a comment and let me know that you got to the end of this reading. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you all. Please hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And then join us over on Patreon if you are so inclined. But if this is where we leave things, please know that I am sending you so much love, so much peace, so many blessings, and I'll see you soon. Bye.